What we got here then? So we have what looks like a multi-faced creature, a trowel.
No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk.
The lantern. You obviously got the door we came in through. We got the wood. There's obviously a ladder to go down. And then we'll probably have a look at all this. So let's have a look at this wood.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the
No,
planks.
that's probably true. So let's go down. Make sure there's nothing else I can do whilst I'm here. Boop, 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 boop. No. Let's have a look. At you then.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Yep. Well, let's look at that.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Okay, so can I look at it from up here? Let's have a look. The bayonet statue was recently found in Paris and never apparently covered Templar symbols. Seems to be three-sided monsters I saw in Syria. She was recently found in Paris. That's why the Institute of Holography apparently covered in Templar symbols. Okay. Just because I'm sight, it's on the floor, but I can't make any sense of it.
No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk. I couldn't see anything.
Okay, let's go back down here. There's got to be something down here that I'm missing. I don't want to go hint yet. It's too early to go hint. Come on, Gareth.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side. Now there's a...
What have I got?
Now there's a familiar face.
No, okay. Can't make this for me. What is it for? I can't make second one. Need to find. You need to reflect on this matter, okay? What do you have that is shining like a mirror? What do I have that's shining like a mirror? Aha! Of course. Haha! Show some house.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Which church? Back in Nicole's apartment.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Nope.
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
So let's have a look at the
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
So
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has three hideous faces.
we kind of solved that one. That's the one we just done.
There's a guy working on a loom.
That was kind of the first
There's a
one.
guy with a
We've done
sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod. A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's
What's it
shiny.
shiny?
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest. That's
Yeah, we've done
incredible.
this. Okay.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, George.
Okay, so wants me to go to the Countess, which is in Spain. Let's go to the Countess. A few hours later. I sure do have a lot of money, don't I? All these flights and everything. It's been to Syria, Ireland. The doors to that place are still open. And the gun is there. Let's go and say hello to my old friend. Don't walk through the water, George. Come on.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an
Really?
apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget
Yeah.
about it. I came on like a snake oil
Close.
merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not
Aye.
understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had
Okay.
taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking
course they did.
children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that.
True, could
But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
can.
You must speak
The
for my
National
lady of these.
Count on it. No.
Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Could go and turn this pipe off again. Okay, you don't want to go that way. Okay, let's go and see the Countess. There's nothing else I can look in here. No, I want to talk to the Countess. Okay, hello, Countess.
Senor Stobart. Oh, what a
Sit
pleasure.
down.
Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all
course it is.
mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Of course I did.
Yeah. I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the
Not yet.
Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
It's a sword,
There are
I'm
many
guessing.
stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys
Yep.
to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral
Yeah, moral absolutes.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Keep talking.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7.
Corinthians.
Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Ah, great.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either.
What
Then
happened to
what
mine?
happened?
What did happen to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
Okay.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Ugh.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't. I wasn't gonna put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
Can I go down there this time? Okay, can I talk to you? See if you can get you to move the dogs. Don't really need to quit off the water, do I? No.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Aye. Talk to him. Tell me your name. Talk to me. Tell me your name. Come on.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Never mind.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Stobart.
Mausoleum, summer house. I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to. It was too delicate to move. Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares on the lectern were just decorative again. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. Now what? There was nothing. Feeling like... It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier.
Yeah.
High up in the dome were windows. I guessed they might open them to make it less stuffy in there. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something. There was a statue of a guy on top of the building. He looked like a knight with a
Don't give me any hints. So I'm thinking I should go back and talk to that priest and then come back here, yeah? Come on, move yourselves. Come on, George.
It was the driveway down to the main road. I didn't want to leave just yet, though. Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make. Down below the estate, I could see the sea stretching away. It was a beautiful sight, and looked a lot like the scene from the manuscript. The De Vasconcellos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
George Stobart, grave robber. No, I don't think so. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been
Needs
lit.
to be lit. I need to light it.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
We've got a Spanish Bible, so I could go and talk to her about that then, I think. Yeah? You think? Well, let's talk to him. I don't remember picking that up. Hi, Lopez.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
This Bible's in Spanish.
See?
I would have expected Latin.
Be careful with it. It was a present to my lady from an old friend. He died a long time ago. It is all she has to remember him by.
Okay, I'll handle it with kid gloves.
Okay, thank you, Lopez.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Okay. So I think if we take the book up to her, she'll be able to read it in Spanish, because I can't read Spanish.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Here we go.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the
sure.
chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything
Okay.
pertaining to the estate.
We should go.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay, so now we're going to talk to Lopez.